we finished, and with video, it's much better.
Yeah, okay. So sorry for last time. I have a last minute change. I had an urgent flight. So
no worries. Okay, so let's get to the follow-up, right?
So let me share on my things that I prepared on my side first, and you can share.
Okay. Okay.
So after talking to you, I studied a bit about the resources that both sides currently have, and I tried to make a quick proposal. I didn't send you because I want to present to you first. Okay. So quickly, the idea is still like last time. I want to comprise the resources that our two sides have to nurture projects, so that and we put them into certain success in terms of market, community, etc. So I had my team study a bit about your platform, but probably I would really appreciate if you can share a bit more about the platform, because after I study it, I see that I didn't see any project launch except for AWA. So AWA is an upcoming idea. It's not a past idea. So that's basically something that we study about your ecosystem also. And in terms of the Twenty, like I mentioned last time, algo trading platform, which is the market make arm of us. We connect with most sexes and dexes and have adapters to almost every chain, multiple chains, layer 1, layer 2, etc. And in terms of marketing and developer, we have offices in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh, so can do anything in terms of those resources. So proposal is that on that side, I have connection to liquidity injection to most projects, connection to exchange listing and market make on those exchanges. Our strategies are focusing a lot on pricing actions, on volume trading, on depth, on the tokens, etc. So in terms of last time we also mentioned that we share projects with each other. On your side, if you have good projects, we can help to nurture them in terms of marketing, developing, etc. And from my side, I have a lot of projects, which some of them are my clients, some of them are my own projects that I'm going to launch in the near future because I have the team to. So since we didn't discuss a lot about criteria, I don't know what to show you exactly because I have too many. But right here, I can show you two of them. One of the is Tronverse. Tronverse is a mascot on Tron. So this team, they already have a running game, and it is doing very good revenue on Web3. And they are very close to Tron. They are one of the first validators on Tron. They're still holding one of the Tron validated nodes. That's been sent. So I found some big figures in the game, but I was also have a pitch deck in the game. So very close to Justin Sanders and invested 300K into the project and willing to invest more. He's willing to tweet about it. So for this project specifically, I'm still between launching stealth launch or launching on a 6 launch pad, or launch on another launch pad like Alphamind. So we have everybody is like investors, etc. Some other projects I prepare is we have many projects on the pipeline for the meme. For example, this project is based on the APT trend that is being driven by Rose and Rose. And I can send you the details later. But since the idea is everything, the rest of it is just tokenomics, like an NFT, like any other project. So back to here in terms of project, it's best that I hear more about your criteria and your community, your preference. So it's easier for me to push relevant projects.
Yeah, definitely. So thanks a lot for this presentation. I really love it. Well, you are so well prepared. I'm impressed. let me maybe first of all answer your question about everything related. So I will share the website right away and show you what's going on. So right now, first of all, Alphamind, our platform, as I said already, it's a combination of Quest platform, Quest mechanics, and Launchpad. So we are utilizing Quest mechanics to engage community and amplify the viral marketing around the projects, plus also do user-generated content, etc. And also we reveal Web3 Alpha projects for the retail community early stage. So community can get educated, can learn about fundamentals, can check investment memo. So that is what we are doing for each and every project we launch on our platform. We try to treat the community, retail community as professional investors, meaning that we collect an investment memo, all the essential links, all the tokenomics details, utility, traction, backers, partners, team, and all the major information, plus also Alphamind analyzes. And with a simple Quest mechanics, we incentivize people to dive into investment memo, then answer the questions about projects, and share feedback in advance before we launch it on IDO. They share the feedback about bullish or not, what risks do they consider, how much allocation do they want to invest, would they like to share these projects with their co-investors, and so on and so forth. And after such quests, we have community votings that actually decide which projects we launch next. It helps us, we analyze all the data about the sentiments from retail community. We analyze what verticals and narratives and kind of projects they prefer to have. And then we launch those projects on our platform. As I told you already, and here you can see all the projects that we already made the community voting about. You will not find any new projects here. As I said, it's our struggle. It's more about fundamental, strong projects with long-term stuff. So I can send you this link. You can find all the previous quests, all the information and the investment memo, project analysis on our website in app.alphamind.com. So for example,
I already see it, but I see that there's none of them has gone through ICO. The only one coming ICO is AWA, right?
Yes, AWA actually it started this Monday. This week, we started our first IDO, AWA, and during the first day we raised $500,000, which is pretty good result for the early launchpad, right? So in the first 24 hours, AWA IDO. Well, I'm now from my wallet. That is why I will show you what you will see as a user. Yeah, so you will see only one card, AWA, and it already raised $500,000 within the first 24 hours. Right now, it already raised 650 million. And today we have the first round, first come, first serve, and we target the remaining 350 so that we can hit 1 million target. I think, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that for the first IDO on a launchpad, it's not a bad result, correct?
It's great results, actually.
Yes, I'm also very, very proud of these results. And the IDO is going on, first phase was on Arbitrum, right now on Linea, and today we start in 3 hours the multi-chain IDO, where users or retail investors can invest both on Linea and Arbitrum in their selected asset. The same we can do for your projects. I mean, multi-chain mechanics is already integrated. So we can do IDO for one project, but collect assets from different chains and in different assets. So USDT, USDC, and if needed, even native tokens. Then what else? About the project. what you saw on the page. Give me a sec. Which page it was? Yeah, on the page below, what you saw, all these projects, is our pipeline on Alphamind. But we have more of these. Let me show you. It's our pipeline of those projects that we are considering to launch. So maybe all table. Yeah, I can share with you. So what I can do, I can prepare and structure this pipeline in a way that we select top 10, top 20 projects to share with you for lead generation or whatever, yeah, that we still consider launching. This whole pipeline has gone through us during the last months, I think. Plus, additionally, what I was telling you on the call, in addition to Alphamind, we have in mind the company that exists already 7 years on the market, and that is the largest Web3 startups and crypto VCs platform. And on in mind, for example, just a sec, we have more than 30,000 crypto startups. It is, yeah, here it is. So you can scroll this list continuously, and we have more than 30,000 Web3 startups on different stages. We have a few thousand of crypto VC investors, not retail ones, but those like syndicates, crypto pools, and big VCs. Here we have investors.
How can I scroll it? That's too many.
Yes, indeed. And it's I mention it because it's a very good source of lead generation. If you are seeking for good projects, because they come to InMind in order to pitch their early rounds to VCs and get their first funding, and then plus they also go and search for experts like marketers, lawyers, economics experts, or whatever else who can help them to build their startup more efficiently. Also, plenty of development companies, etc. So this is a hub for early stage startups. It's not like BP, where the marketplace, the hub, where Web3 startup founders can find investors, can find service providers, and accelerate their traction. Did I answer your question about the launches? Because as I mentioned, as I highlighted, Alphamind is a new launchpad. It just starts its activity. And with Ava, we had our first IDO. So I do not have the list of successful IDOs in the past. We just started this.
Yeah, understand. So I was more concerned about the kind of criteria, I guess.
So speaking about the criteria, these I would love to discuss with you, because if we talk about meme projects, the criteria, I need your help to identify it. I tell you honestly, I do not understand meme sector. I want to work with them, but I don't have experience and I don't have insights. And I want to bring memes for the smart retail community. Moreover, in order not to forget, just a second, where I have the test, staging version. For the quest mechanics, I forgot to show you that, well, previously we had a very good experience with running LXP campaign for Linea. We engaged with different projects, like Ava was a part of it, Mix, which is Dex, and Nemesis, which is gaming. And then we had different bonus quests and engaging educational videos with our mascot, Mr. Uni. It's our team who creates this. Our mascot, Mr. Uni, educates retail community about, in this video, for example, about linear chain. So why it's cool, why it's safe, why it's bullish, and so on and so forth. And we can also combine this quest mechanics with the project from your side, coming from your side, where we engage audience not only to educate them and to spread awareness, but also, as you can see, do on-chain quests. So, for example, we stimulated with the businesses playing the Web3 game, meaning the NFT with on-chain activity. So when the person clicks verify button, our backend tracks exactly in the smart contract if the person has done the on-chain activity or not. Same with other quests, like for example, if the person did the swap, if the person confirmed that they have a proof of human verification badge on chain, and so on and so forth. And when we do these quests, we generate all-time high on-chain activity and product activity for these projects. I think it's very important also mechanics to drive proper behavior and valuable actions from the big retail community to the projects that we launch so that we can accelerate their traction in short time. Yeah, sorry, getting back to your question about criteria for memes, I need your actually help, Hang, to understand what should be the criteria for memes and what memes do you advise us to launch. If you feel confident that this is no rug pull, no scam, high potential meme that can survive at least I don't know, by the middle of the cycle, and not just a few days, and that community will not lose all their money by investing early, then I think it's already a good criteria.
Yeah. Okay. So on my side, since I do market make, like I do have my research team to study projects to do DD on founders, read their financials, etc. Too. On meme projects, just like you mentioned, there's no fundamental to study. To be frank, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them don't even have the financial reports. There's no kind of income statement, etc. It's not traditional business. So on meme side, normally I just have three criteria. The first criteria is that first they don't scam for sure. I need to know the founders closely, better that through either my friends or through some very close DD. That's the first criteria. The second criteria is that they need to be backed by some certain good uh, people or foundation or fund, so that they have the leverage to go.
Mm-hmm.
For example, the project I just introduced to you, they are backed by Justin Sun, which
Mm-hmm.
is very strong because on Tron, Justin Sun really want to build a meme wave on Tron, just like Solana. But there's no team working with him. Like the teams there are too bad, to be frank.
Yeah.
So he's waiting for a team to be able to raise something.
Mm-hmm.
That's the second kind of thing. On Metis too, I'm not sure if Tom shared with you anything, but on Metis side, we're working closely with them. We are helping them build a pump platform, and also building. Probably
Yeah.
we'll launch some memes on Metis too.
Yes, Tom shared with me this. What's the name of the platform?
Pumpy.
Pumpy. Yeah, Pumpy. And they are raising money right now, and they will get airdrop of Metis token for everyone who purchased early, right? Something like that.
Yeah, so Pumpy platform, I'm developing it. I'm the one building the platform. Finishing soon, I hope this year. And we're selling some NFT. So those NFTs will bring benefit to the NFT holders later. But that's just one way of promoting the chain itself.
And
So
you also work with Will Maguire, right?
Wilson, yeah, the
Will,
owner of Hercules Dex.
no. Hercules, yes, but Will Maguire, the Alpha Drops or something like that. No?
Web3DV.
Web3DV, yes.
Yeah, okay, I know the guy.
Uh-huh. And
Yeah, we are integrating his voting system also into Pumpy.
okay, cool. And by the way, I wanted to ask you, what is the result? Because we also know Web3DV and Will very well. So are you happy with the results of the integration?
we have done nothing. We're still working on the integration, like still reading the codes on each side to integrate.
Okay. So it's a very early stage right now.
Yeah, but until now, Will is very helpful. He's very insightful. He speaks very fast. That's it.
Oh, yes. Even for me, it's hard to understand him. And sometimes I ask him, please just drop me a voice message so in Telegram I can lower the speed and understand what you want to say. Yes.
Yeah, but he's very helpful. Like when you ask him to integrate, he doesn't just give you the code. He also give you some insights into the UI, UX, etc.
Okay,
Anyway,
wonderful.
so that's the second point I'm mentioning, backed by certain helpful people. So in this case, it's the Metis Foundation, which is very strong. So the third criteria is that I'm market maker. So I would say the success of the meme project nowadays is like if the team doesn't scam, it's 90% depends on the market making team. So
Okay.
so I'm quite rather confident in me market making it rather than not. So those normally are my criteria. And then I have a playbook to launch any meme. I'm not sure if you are experienced, but let me quickly share it. So
By the way, you said you feel confident market making memes. And did you market make memes in the past, right?
yes, so as on the market maker side, actually we started from traditional finance. I've been market making and running algo trade for 10 years. But for market making tokens, I've been doing it since 2017. So one second, I will share you a screen so you see it clearer.
Sure.
Hey, can you see my screen?
Right now, yes.
Okay, so this is kind of the playbook we have. So for any meme to go the correct way, they have to understand different stages of their product. So the first stage is the rise one. So there are pros and cons to choose between raising pre-sale, overflow, stealth launch, pump platforms, IEO, or launchpad, etc. So I had to sit down with the team and study it. The next is the launch strategies. So most of the team nowadays they want to launch on a pump platform or launchpad, and then when the LP goes to the DEX, they have to snipe a certain percentage of tokens into their wallets, and then they will have to push marketing, they have to push the listings, etc. And also in terms of adding LP, there are certain rules also. Then in terms of listings, so the routes nowadays for project is that before launching, they have to already know that what kind of listings they will go through. Are they going to be listed on a DEX first or a SEX first, etc. So in terms of SEX, they need to be able to talk to tier 3, tier 2, tier 1 projects. So a successful route would be go through like from the first month or second month, go to tier 3 like Great Maxi, BitGet, and they'll go to Qcoin, Bybit, and then finally OKX and Binance. And if they're very lucky, very successful, they can go to Korean market exchanges like Bit also. And then there's the playbook in terms of the volume, in terms of market cap. So at what market cap, what they have to do, like at 8 million market cap, at 80 million market cap, they have to still be able to hold around 95% control of the token, or at least lock. In terms of free float, it should be less than 5%, and etc. So just some quick sharing so you understand that there's a playbook in terms of meme. So in my experience, the success of meme is whether or not they play by the right playbook and working with the right market maker, rather than fundamental projects who depends on, for example, is your chain successful or is your platform generating revenue, etc.
I see. And speaking about sexes, do you help memes to get on sexes? Do you have some very good relationship with some listing managers who can speed up the process?
Yes. So Since I'm market maker, I'm running my algos and running volumes on several exchanges, OKX, Bybit, BingX, Gates, etc., and some Korean ones. So I have connection to them. I cannot say that I have advantage, but at least I know the correct measures. So we have to meet those criteria before, so it's easier.
Okay, wonderful. And criteria most probably refer to volumes on DEX, right? And some marketing criteria, like the amount of people in socials following it and sharing it, right?
Yeah, correct. And then depth, and then number of holders, the size of the liquidity pool, the number of fans on X, etc. Depending on each priority time and each exchange and each priorities. For example, BingX, right now, I'm working with them to push the Tronverse token, like I mentioned to you. They have a lot of criteria, but those criteria can be forgotten if we have just incent, and we have just incent. So
really,
so
it
so
is. It matters that much for taxes?
yes. So it depends a lot on what they want right now. So that's why you need to talk to them, like to know what is their current demand.
Okay, very interesting. I mean, okay, I could not expect this. I thought that for taxes they focus more on bringing new retail traffic to their tax, and that is why their criteria of the volumes and the amount of followers is very strict.
Of course, but like even Korean exchange, sometimes they just list random projects because of certain reasons. So
Yes. Okay, wonderful. Among those exchanges that you mentioned, we are very good in touch with Gate, Mexi, and BitGet. So low level, I would say, right? It's a low tier
tier 3.
exchange, tier 3. And we are in touch with them because we were sharing the deal flow with them for years with their VC departments. Both Mexi has Mexi Ventures, Gate has Gate Labs, and BitGet, well, they are rarely investing themselves, but they are very hungry for lead gen on good projects. But for example, OKX, KuCoin, and Bybit are very hard for many projects to reach. So if you have good relationship there, that would be another huge advantage for a lot of projects to choose you as market maker.
Yeah, because I have volume there. Like I'm the designated market maker on several exchanges, so it's easy to talk to the institutional team. But I cannot say that I have any advantage in terms of listing. Still, we go through the front door. Just step without the front door.
Okay. And when this Justin Sun project plans to launch?
It depends wholly on the plan that I'm working on. I'm thinking about middle of January, but it can be delayed to February. But I'm not sure. Right now, everything seems to will be ready by the end of December. So from the 1st of January onward, I'm ready to launch anytime.
Okay, wonderful. So what do we need to do as next steps in order to launch it on Alphamind?
Okay, so in terms of next steps, like that's just one small example among many meme projects that are coming to my company that I shared because I didn't know your criteria before. But now, since you tell me that you have no criteria except for non-scam, so
Yeah, one correction. I told you honestly that we have no criteria because we have no experience. And we would love, since we will collaborate with you strategically, we would love your advice of what means to cherry pick. So imagine in the back, on the background of launching this big, huge, fundamental projects with high valuations, high volumes, big VCs on cap table, and so on. Every month, we can bring some new, shiny, super sexy meme for the community, introducing it and launch it together. And I don't think that we should launch memes every week or even faster, right? It should be maybe once per month, but it should be really huge, and we can bring all our community to support this meme.
Yeah, agree. Does it have to be on linear?
No, it does not have to be on linear, because we've chosen linear as go to market first phase, because linear also gives us liquidity, and linear also gives us a lot of opportunities like LXP, LXPL, etc., to boost engagement, to boost retention, and so on and so forth. And our own token will be on linear. However, we are multi-chain, cross-chain launchpad by design. So we can launch project on any EVM chain, and very soon we will be able to launch on Ton as well. We are working on integration with Ton ecosystem. So answering your question, not obligatory on linear, but if in future you will have some cool memes on linear, I know all linear team very well, including co-founders, including those guys who are responsible for memes and community culture. So I will be glad to help you if you need introductions with the right people in linear chain.
Okay. Just a quick idea, since you mentioned Ton, TON, right? The Pavel Durov exchange, right?
Yes, not Tron, but Ton. Yes, Telegram.
Okay, 1 second. I send you something so that I don't forget. 1 second. So on Ton, like since I have the developer team, they are quite good at it. So in their free time, I let them work on new chains. So on Ton, we already have a decentralized exchange and a launchpad. Like we own it, but didn't push it into marketing yet. So I will send you for reference. If you need any help on Ton, I'm willing to help.
Oh, that's cool. Tonpad. Was it live ever previously?
Yeah, it was live. It's still live right now. Just that I'm not pushing marketing into it.
Okay.
But the same play on every hot chain like Sui, like Tron. I just build things and leave it there. And when the chain becomes hot, I will just use them.
Okay, so right now you are waiting until Tone will be on hype again.
Yeah, but even if it doesn't hype, it's good material for the team to learn. So I just let them to work with it.
Okay, wonderful. So do you mean we can co-launch together some projects on Tone, or do you mean we can ask your team if we have some troubles or questions with integration with Tone?
Both cases, like
Both
if you
cases.
need any technical help or if you want to co-launch on the Tonpad, etc., anything. Like I can just send you the anything you need. Like even if you need to launch on Tonpad, we can flow all the cash into your platform, so you don't have to build a new platform. So
That is crazy cool. Wow. Thank you so. Oh, you even have Ton Fun. It's also about memes, right?
yeah, we have. I think in terms of Twitter follower, it's quite a strong one on the Ton ecosystem.
And why did you decide not to do launches, to put it on stealth mode? Because of the market conditions?
Because we're very busy with market making. Like many clients come with us to do market make, and these are just like side jobs. The developer team do it in their free time. So I just leave it there.
That is so cool. Do you have a huge developer team?
25.
25 people. Wow.
They're very good. They're very good. We won almost every hackathon we joined. Clayton, Sui, Ton, etc.
That's crazy. Oh my God. It seems you're not just a market maker, you're a powerhouse with developers and everyone else needed, right?
Yeah, because in Vietnam the human resource is high quality and cheap. So I just nurture all the teams. So anyway, come back to the story in on memes. So
Yes.
since I know your criteria, let me comprise a doc of transfers and maybe 3 or 4 other projects ideas, and you can cherry pick. After you cherry pick, I send you the playbook of what is when we should launch, how much money we should raise on the launch, what we should spend the money on marketing, etc., and what is the roadmap for first 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and then you confirm the idea, and then we launch. On the other hand, on your side, if you have any main project coming to you, and you want me to look at it, just send me the information. At the same time, not just me, but other projects like fundamental ones, if you think they can be nurtured in terms of developing or market making, send me too.
That's wonderful. I will definitely do it. So would it be enough just to send you, for example, the blurb and the pitch deck, and then you have a look and decide if you want to talk with them, correct?
Yeah, sure, correct.
And for the market making, what is your strongest position, in Texas or Texas?
I would say both. Like in terms of market make, the thing we do is like any market maker, we have to project the project's health, like volume, depth, spread, etc. Well, I think I will send you our pitch deck on the market make site to make it short.
Oh, yes, please. And can you nail it in one sentence maybe, or some short nailing, in comparison with many other market makers, like GWF, G20, I don't know. I don't want to mention what. Yeah, all these. How the Z20 is better?
Okay, there are 3 points. I can only talk about this. I cannot write about this. So
okay, good that I asked. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I would not say I'm smarter than them. We all run algos, and compared to traditional finance, algos in crypto is like primitive, so very easy. So everyone is as capable as the other, I would say. In terms of our competitiveness, there are 3 criteria. There are 3 things. The first thing is that I think I mentioned to you last time. I have very strong presence in Korea. The founder of Fagblock, owner of Korea Blockchain, is one of our co-founder. So in terms of liquidity injection, marketing, or connection with Korea exchanges, we are strong. To say it short, we cannot. I'm not in position to dig too deep into it. That's the first point. The second point is about the freedom of strategies. So for big market makers, they will not be too free to do certain strategies, like, for example, pushing trading volume, pushing, smoothing the price, etc. But since we're not based in Europe or US, we are more free to run those strategies.
Okay.
Okay.
I understand.
And the third point is about how we care about projects. We chat a lot, and we don't scam people. So I have many of my clients who come to me after working with big market makers and giving them something called loan option. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the definition. So the way market maker work with you is there are 2 models. The first model is retainer, which means you give them a certain USDT fee per month along with profit share at the end of the contract.
Yes.
So let's say I generate 10 million profit, and then you share me like 2 million, and every month you give me some retainer fee in terms of USDT. So that's the first mode. The second model is loan option. So they ask for you nothing but the token.
Yes.
Like for example, DWF, they borrow you like 10% of your supply with a call option. So the thing is that after 3 months, you're not satisfied with them, you stop the contract, but they will not give up the loan option until the end of the year. So you cannot push the price because every time you push, they will sell.
Okay.
So that's kind of a tie. Yeah. So many of my clients are stuck with loan option with previous market makers, and we can do nothing to them actually.
And you work for retainer?
Yeah, I work on the retainer model, and I'm willing to stop anytime if any side is unsatisfied. So I don't want to tie projects with me because we just signed a contract 1 year ago.
Okay. And for I wrote it down. I understood. And the question about the second point, flexible strategies. But does it look organic when you grow volume and do this price support, etc.?
Yeah, of course, we have to make it look organic, even though it's sometimes is not organic at all. Sometimes it's human made.
Yes. And it is also possible both on DEXs and on sexes, right?
Yes, Lexus depends a lot on the fee, on the chain, and how close we are with the foundation. For example, I'm making some projects on, for example, on ZK the L2, and they give me free fee. Like, I mean, I still pay fee, but at the end of the week, they will wipe the fee back to me. So that's one kind of very extreme help. On BitGet, most of my projects right now, I'm on Market Make, they give almost zero fee, which is also another help.
Zero fee for trading or for what?
For trading.
Okay, I see. And for making this efficient strategy, so balancing them with the marketing to drive organic volumes, do you have some estimate how much money does project need to have to invest in market making, in liquidity and everything, in order to reach the point where this artificial strategies will lead to organic volumes?
So the first is that you can never stop the artificial part. Because even if your market cap is 1 billion, then you still have to match your volume with that 1 billion. Retail volume will never be enough. And secondly, there are always algos running against your projects because they want to arbitrage, they want to take advantage of the movements. So as the market maker, we have to counter other toxic algos. So artificial part will never stop. But yes, of course, the retail will increase. So that depends on two things. First, the organic traffic that you drive through your marketing activities, and secondly, the I would say the reasonability of the chat and the volume. So we know the measures of the retails, but it depends on the community. Like the Korean community is different from Euro communities, but after running for a while, we know their behavior, so we know how to stimulate it.
Okay. Okay. And also in your list, in your playbook, you mentioned two exchanges like top ones, Upbeat, I think it was, and then a second one.
In terms of exchange in the world, like the hardest ones to get into, they are not OKX and Binance, but they are Upbeat and Bithumb, because the Korean market is the most liquid one in the world.
Oh,
So
really? I did not know that. I thought the hardest is Binance, obviously. Binance, Coinbase, something like that are the hardest. I did not know that these two are the hardest.
yeah, it might change, but the current picture is like to get into Upbeat, Binance, and OKX listing is one criteria. So,
Okay. But does it work? Because, well, here in Europe, these are not that well-known exchanges. I mean, not that demanded. Many founders, they never ask about, hey, how can I list on Upbit or the second one? But does it worth it if you put a lot of effort to list on these exchanges? Does it worth it at the end of the day? It's big volumes, big organic traders.
super, and it's naked long liquid. I mean, people come there and buy; they don't sell. On Upbeat,
Really?
if you're listed there, it's for years that you just have buyers.
So you mean that Korean audience are not flippers? Koreans are long-term holders.
Not really long term, but there's always new money flow to replace the old one, and the new flow is always bigger than the old one.
Wow. Okay. Then we should think about how to enter Korean market. I did not know that this is that important.
It's super difficult. Super difficult.
And why is it difficult?
Because it's too There are two reasons. First, because it's too liquid that everybody wants it, so competition is high. And secondly, because that market is very strict. Like even the talk between me and you right now, if we're talking, like if we're sitting in Korea, be extra careful because it's jail time, very quick.
Ah, okay. Okay. But in just if I can ask, do you also, among all your services where you support projects with market making, with strategies, and so on and so forth, do you also have an offering where you can help project to get into Korean market?
I can never say yes to that, but look
You
at
can
my orders. It's supposed to be.
Okay, I see. You can try something like that. And by the way, for Korean market, is it enough to have communication in marketing just in English? Or is it necessary to do the localization of the language to Korean language and to translate all the materials, etc.?
In Korea, you have to do Korean marketing. And since I have Brian, the founder of Factblog, the owner of Korea Blockchain Week, normally I go through him because Factblog is the media company that I think it's the biggest media company in terms of crypto in Korea. So we connect to KOLs, to platforms, to show groups, etc. It's a different environment, so you cannot sit outside of Korea and do marketing in Korea. You have to hire someone there.
Okay, wonderful. So thank you so much, Hung. Do you have any questions to me?
Please don't share what I tell you to other people.
Okay, deal. Then let's follow up in Telegram. Send me, please, those memes that you think we should start with. And I will prepare for you the list of fundamental projects with whom we could introduce you to.
Okay, so I will send you a list of memes and also maybe some non-memes that we can consider incorporating.
Absolutely.
Personally, I'm not too interested in meme. I would say meme is it's good money, but I still like personally I still like things that last years, like Pendle, for example. Yeah.
Oh, yes, I like Pendle a lot. So let's do it. I'm open for everything that you can bring on table. And looking forward to collaborate together.
Okay, me too. Okay.
Thank
First
you.
thing I
And
will send you actually is a NDA. Please sign
yes,
it. And apart
sure.
from that, I will.
Let's sign it. Mhm.
Okay.
I can
Okay.
send you my email, and you can drop me DocSend or Hello Sign or whatever tool you use for sign the documents.
Exactly. Show me your email and I'll send it right away.
Perfect. Let's do it. Thank you so much. And by the way, do you speak Korean? Like, right?
Not at all. Not at all. My co-founders do. I don't.
Okay. Because I watched a lot of Korean TV shows and I learned 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Okay. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.
Okay. Thank you, Nelly. See you soon.
See you soon. Bye.